can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Szia, Poppy!
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Mondjuk ez lehet baj.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
Mik
I
azok a
hope you're right.
snidgetek?
Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Jaj, ezek a kis izék!
I suppose they are known for having an air of
Ezek a kis
omniscience.
That's
madarak.
exactly the right word. I
Ezek
just...
olyan csokok.
Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Meg akarunk
What do
barátkozni.
you think you're doing here?
Elek!
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Elek!
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Ő szimpatikus. Elek annyira nem.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Na?
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Hogy mi? Akinek a micsodájában van hol?
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's
Ja.
what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can
Igen.
head to the library and
Lehet.
start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Oké, de oké. Ha már úgyis itt vagyunk, és úgyis este van, azt ott meg kéne nézni. Rick! Razgom.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
Na! Vágom. Sárkány! Vagy Malfoy, attól függ. Milyen állat van? Hippogrif, azon már van. Itt milyen állat van? Azon is van. Itt ki van? Az Merlin Trial, az most nem érdekel. Niffler. Testran. Jobnoller. Puffskin. Niffler. Még van egy állat, akivel nem beszéltem. Vagy beszéltem. Akim nincs. Össze kéne majd szedni. Lehet. Puffskin. Wooper! Ő az. Nem mindegy. Beszélünk Sebastiannal, aki az Undercroftban van. Ott.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Áj, mert nem tudok leugrani. Kíváncsiak, miért akar velünk beszélni. Gondolom hallott valamit Anne-ről.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
Igazából
I'm so
jogos.
sorry, but I'm glad to know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
Hát egy
I hope
hete
you're
sincs,
right.
hogy izé.
I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can
Megölte a
try every day to
nagybátyját.
make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
Oh.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Oh.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast a curse that you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
Hát mivel az Avada Kedavrat nem tanultuk
I'd
még
like
meg
to learn how
egyedül.
to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened. Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any
És
other
akkor most
curses you'd like to
véletlenül
learn?
megölt volna minket.
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
És milyen érdekes, hogy egy villám alak az Avada Kedavrának a formája, vagy az alakja. Vajon miért? Jó, akkor szerintem most egyébként beszélhetünk Weasleyvel. Egy sort. Amíg várunk Poppyra. Hogy mit mond. Hogyha addig nem szól Poppy, amíg beszélünk Weasleyvel, Akkor elmegyünk, beszélünk Netivel.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could figure out?
Csicsa! A cicákkal még mindig megállunk. Vagy a cicáknak. Nyau. Még mindig alállítszuk a cicák. Nyilván nem tud felugrani.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me.
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs. And I don't even want to know the truth behind the rumors that you visited Azkaban.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor. I...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I
Just a
see some
chirpet.
progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Thank you for your help. I am overjoyed to hear that this most recent group. The house camp. Aha. Your wizard's field guide. És ez lenne, hogy összegyűjtem az összes lapot, az összes page-et. És ehhez pedig 30. Vagy mi? Nem tudom. Mindegy, ez 34-esnek kell lennünk. És Poppy még nem szólt, úgyhogy beszélünk Netivel. Ha megtalálom, hogy hova kell menni. Hát valahol oda. Hát a másik... Igen, a másik, az kellett volna menni, mindegy. Jó van az. Benézünk megint ide a izékhez. Hol a körte? Nem, most ja. Itt minden oké? Okay? Hát jó. Ám legyen. Jaj. Ám legyen. Hát na. Igen.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
Lehet, hogy
If she knew
büszkébb
any more
lenne.
about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
Az is igaz, mondjuk.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us then. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does.
Hát nyilván.
But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Mondjuk, hogyha látta volna előre, akkor meg ugyanúgy nem tudta volna megakadályozni szerintem, mert ugye akkor meg belenyúl a dolgokba.
Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
Szívesen
all of
máskor
the
is.
praise you have received.
Nyilván a Q az a Protego. Megyünk, beszélünk Poppyval. Hol van Poppy? Ott van Poppy. Poppy! Fáradt vagyok.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Technikailag el tudom képzelni, mert most se szeretek gyalogolni. Nem véletlenül repülünk mindenhova. Ó, ott egy leszállópálya. Ezt már összeszedtem? Nem még. Gyere, Poppy, leszállok a fejedre.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Ah! Nyilván beleszállok a méhecskékbe. Ó, drága Krisztus. Na várjuk meg Poppyt.
You made
Would you
it.
please meet with me in the great hall?
Mizudoki.
I have come upon a difficult time and I need a friend.
Jó, beszélünk majd veled is.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave?
Valószínű.
I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here.
Na lássuk, mi van itt bent.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Nézzük, mi van itt bent. Moonstone Garden. Elég valószínű, hogy itt lesz az a Moonstone, ami nekünk kell.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Here.
Reméljük nem váltak igazak a hírek. De van egy csanda gyanúm, hogy tele lesz pókkal. Ez a hely. Mint ahogy az összes többi ilyen barlang eddig tele volt. De nem baj, most már van a vadekedevránk, úgyhogy most már egy... Nem már! De ezt miért nem tudom leabrakadabrázni? Le tudom abrakadabrázni.
Revelio.
Jaj, nem ezt akartam. Az hol van? Oda még nem mentem el szerintem akkor. Jó, akkor most kell nekünk egy lumosz. Őt innen összeszedjük. Ne kiabálj, Poppy! És lehetőleg ne vidd el a kis pillangómat. Aj, nem már, hogy ehhez a izé kell mindenképp. Mindenképpen. oda innen fel tudok mász? Aha. Fel.
Revelio.
Jó, és itt csak ez van. Ugorj már le! Dontfos, nem lesz bajod. Az mi a bront volt?
Revelio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Aha. Van pók, nyilván. De azok csak ezek a pici pók. Az annyira nem para. A pici pókokkal nincs baj. Most értem ezeket a pici pókokat, miért izének
If the
mutatja.
moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Hát nyilván. Jaj.
Revelio.
Nyilván védik, Poppy.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this.
Jó, akkor ott van egy. Annak ilyen háromszög. És a kör. Nem az a kör, az a kör. Ott van egy olyan. Jó. Akkor oda kell az a kör, meg az. Ez itt csak loot. Jó, akkor oda kell az a kör és az a kör. Jó. És oda pedig a háromszög és az a kör.
Lumos.
És hol volt a másik itt, ugye? Ja. Yoo-hoo!
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Reparo.
Reparó. Nyilván reparózni akartam. Tuti. Ja, hát onnan áthozom.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ezt nem láttam. Jó, nem oda. Ó, ott mi volt? Ez volt.
It's beautiful. Lumos.
Merlin szakállára, hát ez csodás. Ez is megvan. Easy.
You did it!
Na persze.
Revelio.
Harcoljatok már egymással. Bár egyébként... Nem akarja a nyelvét kinyújtani? Hello! Jaj. Így se rossz. Itt mi volt? Itt ez volt, meg ez volt. Hajott. Ez itt hagytam itt valamit, de így most már talán nem. Jó.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Micsoda? Hol buborékozik a víz? Buborékozik valahol. Ja, ott. Aha, nyilván. Nyilván ilyen sokáig bent tudja tartani mindenki a levegőt. Jaj. Dick Poppy.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Oda, hogy a brontba megyek fel, vajon? Ja, ezt csak így is ki tudom akarni.
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're
De jól
one
néz
step
ki
ahead
ez
of
a
them.
fa. Ezeket be tudom fogni?
It's like staring directly at the moon.
Megtaláltuk? Ja. Oh.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
I'd like to
I think I'd like
explore.
to look
Meg
around
akarom
a bit
nézni,
first.
hogy...
I suppose we could spare a moment. Very well.
Hogy most ezeket innen ki tudom vinni, vagy nem, de
We should leave
szerintem
soon.
nem.
The longer we stay, the more I want a Fwooper.
Már nem tudom őket betargetolni. Úgyhogy ezeket innen nem fogjuk elvinni.
From the
Sajnos.
outside, you'd never guess this place even existed in here.
I have a feeling that was the idea. Are you finished exploring?
Yep, mehetünk.
I believe I am.
Good. If we leave for the henge now, we should make it by nightfall. We still have the poachers to contend with.
Azt megoldjuk, nyugi. Van abrakadabrám.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
It better have to do with
Whatever it is,
snidgets.
it had better have to do with snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Azt oda, hogy a Brondba megyünk.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Hát értem én, de hogy a bánatos Brondba megyek oda fel? Főleg így, hogy nem tudok ugye repülni. Nyilván 2 centivel odébb fel tud mászni. Úgy pontosan ugyanolyan falon. Imádom ezt a játékba egyébként. Biztos, hogy te teszed rá rakni most? Nincs itt semmi? Senki? Sehol? Jó. Na én oda rakom.
I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Igen. Oh!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
That's okay.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them.
Oh.
Felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp.
Oh.
I come from a family of poachers.
Akkor ezért tud egyébként ennyi.
Merlin, I don't know what to say,
Akkor
Poppy.
ezért tud ennyit
I can't imagine what
ezekről
that
a
must have been like for you.
poacherökről.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Meg ugye akkor ezért is ismerték fel, amikor a sárkányt
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran.
Kiengedtük.
He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat.
Hát akkor ezért
If you
tud
collect
akkor
the
ennyit.
moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour.
Igen,
Perhaps we
amúgy.
should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
És akkor most hopp, ott leszünk. Nem. Azt hittem.
Revelio.
Jó. Finding focus. Ó, drága Krisztus. Jó, hát ezt majd egyszer összegyűjtjük. Ez mi? Ez a izé? Ja, menjünk ide. Menjünk Netihez. Great Hall. Az kell nekem. Jaj.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Gyere, Neti.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times.
Aww.
I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
Még mindig nem a te hibád.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that.
De még mindig nem
I
a te
find myself
hibád.
reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Oké. Most van-e valami ilyen questünk, amit tudunk csinálni? Nézzük ezt. És elmegyünk oda, nem repülünk. Hát, hogyha útközben találunk valamit.
Revelio.
Igen, és minden második másodpercben reveliózni fogunk.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Hello again. Were you able to
Jézusom, az Isten áldjon meg. Hol a bánatos brondban csípog? Szedd már össze.
Revelio.
Aha, akkor itt lesz a közelben egy...